Hi, and welcome to A View from the Bed. This is a CHI St. Vincent podcast where we talk to real patients about their healthcare perspective. We know that your healthcare journey can be scary, so that's why we want to get their view on the good, the bad, and the ugly from diagnosis to recovery. Enjoy today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast today. I'm super excited for us to talk about today's story. We're going to talk to Paul about his journey. He went through a journey with several providers at St. Vincent. And thank you, Paul, for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome.
So let's start at the beginning. So what symptoms or alerted you that something just wasn't right?
A lot of gut pain.
Ugh.
And no energy. And I looked like I swallowed a basketball. And
Oh my God.
I assumed it was just old age and like, oh, this is life. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Did it like hurt all the time or like when you ate? Or...
It got to that point, yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I have pictures of the only way I could sleep sitting up.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and I'm hard-headed.
Yeah? Did you not go to the doctor right away?
No.
How long did you wait?
Years, I guess.
Yeah?
Thinking it was just getting old.
What was finally the straw that broke the camel's back for you?
I hurt so bad I was asking God to take me out.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't hurt myself, but I'm like, Lord, if this is it.
Yeah.
You know, my wife didn't want to hear that, but I'm like, well, how's my life? The grandkids show up. I'm like,
yeah. No, I mean, you know, you reach a threshold of pain that you feel that way.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so did you go to the ER or go
Actually, I went to a couple, and I'm not mentioning the people that, I mean, I had stuff done for my back scans.
Uh-huh.
And they mentioned something in the report about this anomalous thing, but they didn't say, pop, dude, you got cancer.
Okay.
But eventually, can I mention other?
Yeah.
I went to the heart hospital because they were the closest ER.
Sure.
And she just outright said, you have a big, giant tumor. Why didn't anybody catch it?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. And I, of course, deer in the headlights.
Yeah. Like, what was...
And she was mad. The doctor was...
Oh, I bet.
You know. And I'm kind of upset at other people, but I'm not going to mention them.
Sure.
But then they asked what hospital, and I had them bring me here.
Okay.
And the very next day, Dr. Rayleigh did the ileostomy, and
oh, wow.
It was instant relief.
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah.
So he went in, was it laparoscopic when he went in and removed the tumor?
Well, no, he just did the,
they couldn't,
it was too big.
Oh, okay.
He just put the bag and bypassed where I could.
Where you could actually function.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then year and a half of chemo.
Okay. How was that? Tell us about the chemo experience.
It was okay. Well, it did some things. I had reactions.
Okay. No, we want to know the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, and thank God for some nurses at St. Vincent's. They was like, no, we got to stop that.
Yeah.
And they changed my chemo.
That's good because, you know, you hear a lot of horror stories about chemo.
Yeah.
And so whenever you hear you have to go through chemo, I know a lot of people instantly think of like hair loss.
Yeah.
But to your point, oh, I've got
I think it's radiation that does a lot of it.
I know. But, you know, like you mentioned your hands, you don't think of other reactions that can occur.
I mean, it literally itched and burned my skin off.
Oh, my gosh.
But, you know, they
changed it.
Yeah.
And so you continued to go through that.
Yeah, but I kept getting fevers, neutropenic. And Dr. Baltz said the tumor was so big, it was just fighting everything.
Oh, sure.
That's when he called in the heavy lifter.
Okay. So Dr. Attili was your heavy lifter doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you met with him, what did he say?
You know, he said, well, you know, you could be going into hospice, but he said, I think you're a good candidate for the Whipple.
Okay.
And he was totally like, I do it all the time. Like, you know, pat me on the back, no worries.
Yeah. So you felt really confident when you met with him?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's great. So how quickly from the time you saw Dr. Attili did you have the Whipple procedure?
Within 2 months, I had to quit chemo for like 4 weeks.
Okay.
So within 5, I believe.
Yeah, because they do have to wait for the chemo to get out of your system. Yeah. So you have the Whipple procedure and you wake up. How's that recovery process? Tell us about that a little bit.
Well,
I like that one. It's a recovery when you have a woo.
Well, they took out my gallbladder, my appendix, part of my colon, a foot of intestine, part of my stomach, and a tumor as big as a baseball.
Oh, wow.
And like the next day, I'm laying in bed like, oh, man. And here comes Dr. Attili. What are you doing laying in bed?
He wanted to get you up.
He said, you got to walk.
Yep.
And I was like, but it hurts.
Yeah.
And it did hurt. It hurt.
Sure.
But after walking, I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Because he said there's a lady in intensive care that would not walk.
Yes.
And I don't know what happened to her, but, it was a good story of caution that if you don't walk and start to heal.
Sure.
And he wasn't mean about it. He was just like, don't make my work for nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because I think sometimes people think, oh, I'm going to have this procedure and then it's just over, right?
Yeah.
But really the procedure is kind of the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you have to do things like walk.
You have to do, yes.
Yeah.
Because I thought, 6 months of therapy, then it's no, you're going home in a week.
Oh, yeah.
And that's good, because he said you don't need to be here with the
absolutely
chance of getting a virus or.
Absolutely. I mean, studies show too that the sooner you can get home after a surgery, the better you generally recover.
Yeah.
But the point about walking, we take that for granted sometimes, but it really kickstarts the healing process to get you moving. But also, too, the soreness of incisions and the muscles that they have to cut through, it really helps to start loosening those back up.
But you do have to work through it.
Yeah. Did they put you in any kind of a, compression?
Yes, I had to wear a belt.
Okay.
For a little bit, and then it was up to me, to my comfort.
When you felt good about it?
Yeah.
I've heard some people that when they take the belt off, they feel kind of weird at first.
Yeah.
Because you get used to it.
Yeah.
Did you go through that at all?
A little bit.
Yeah? What does that kind of feel like?
A little tingly, like my guts are releasing a little bit, and I can feel them.
Some people are like, I think my guts are going to fall out.
Yeah. Which I have video of my gut actually out, my colon.
Oh, from when?
While I had the bag, it would pop out.
Oh, wow.
And the first time I came up here,
Yeah, because it would freak you out.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Yeah, no, I would. It doesn't freak me out. I like to see stuff.
The doctor's like, I guess you've never had your guts hanging out. And they call it a prolapse.
Oh, yeah.
And I was totally like,
I mean, I can clearly say I think most of us watching or hearing this podcast have never had our guts physically hanging out. Well, I mean, sometimes we say they're hanging over.
I laid on my back literally for months because when I would stand up, it would pop out.
Oh, yeah.
And Dr. Rennie said we could do a surgery, but that would pause all my treatments.
Oh,
and I was like, I didn't really want to do that.
Yeah. So you just kind of lived with that popping out.
Yeah. So I made a video for my buddies about it's all fun and games till you're pooping in a sack through a hole in your belly.
Oh, 100%.
And because, we all like to be guys and I'm not getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, did you ever have a colonoscopy?
No.
Okay.
And that's why I was telling them
yeah, go get it. The prep is better than what could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say too, the prep nowadays is so much easier than it used to be. I mean, you'd have to drink this ginormous gallon of liquid. And now it's just these teeny tiny little bottles that you drink at certain times. Or
They also have a pill you can take if you're like high risk or if you're older, because it's a little easier on your body. So there is also a pill if you have trouble drinking liquid. So that is an option now. Just talk to your doctor about that if you're going to do colonoscopy prep.
Yeah, because it's 7 whatever gallons.
I know. It's crazy. And then they're like, no red liquids. And then you realize how many drinks have red in it, like red dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't drink my favorite Gatorade.
Yes.
But it's still better than...
It is, going through all of the process.
Yeah.
Well, oh my gosh.
I'm not trying to... I was looking. I'll stop.
Oh, you're fine. So, you go home, and how was that recovery? What did that look like for you?
Now, making myself walk.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of prayer, Jesus.
Oh,
Thank
sure.
you. Hope I can talk about him.
Yeah. Yeah. We're a Christian ministry, so yeah.
All my church people, helping.
Oh, yeah.
But getting up walking was a big
really
part.
Big. Yeah.
And it was hard. There were times I didn't want to.
Sure, I bet. And two, you're also dealing with the emotional aspect, right?
Yeah, and the chemo does drag you.
Yeah.
I would sit and stare out the window.
Uh-huh.
And my mom had cancer, and she did it too.
Okay.
And my wife would be like, "What's wrong?" I said, I called it chemo blues.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of normal, I think, to feel a little bit of like slight depression.
Yeah.
When you can't get up and do the things you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also after a major surgery, a lot of the surgeons will tell you a little depression is normal.
Yeah.
But there are things that can help. Your doctor can put you on a little something while you're going through it if you can take it. Or a little depression medicine. Or they'll say get up and walk, which helps.
Yeah. And do stuff. I would play my guitar when I could.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine, I'm not for video gaming too much, but he gave me an old system and I played video games a little bit.
Yeah. Because, if you're stuck there, that's something you can do.
Yeah.
And it takes your mind off of it.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
But I like my hummingbirds and my barn swallows too.
Oh, yeah. So you'd watch those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a nest and a feeder, and I have videos, a bunch of them.
Oh, I bet.
But
those hummingbirds, they'll become your friend.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come like right up to you. It's crazy.
Yeah, and my swallows will too. They're like little dive bombers.
Oh, yeah. I bet they are.
Yeah.
I think for, people watching, it's important too to understand, for your wife, what are some things that would be helpful for someone watching that you could prepare them for if they had to have a major surgery with your loved one who's going to care for you? What are some things that helped her also get through it?
The prayer in the church.
Yeah.
And
did people bring like casseroles over or help you come over and do stuff?
Yes, ma'am. They come put a battery in our car, but it was kind of hard on her for a while, especially when she thought I was going to die.
Oh, sure. That's a lot emotionally.
But, she would make me soup and make me drink my stuff.
Yeah.
Because I would get dehydrated, and in your stomach, you don't want anything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to drink, didn't want to eat. And, she would have to get a little grumbly with me.
And kind of like force feed you a little bit.
But it would help them to know that if your loved one gets grumbly, it's not them.
Sure.
Unless it is them, and then that's a whole different thing.
They might have been grumbling before.
Yeah. But it will make you not want to do anything, and your loved one just has to know to keep as kind as you can, push them.
Yeah, like be persistent.
Yeah.
And also, too, you bring up a really good point, though, is they're going through something separate, like different emotions than you through the healing process.
Yes.
And so I think sometimes we think it's not okay to be a little grumbly, but sometimes it is just okay. That's reality and it's healthy emotion, unless you get to a point it's not healthy, right?
Yeah.
And then talk to your doctor, because again, they can help you with, maybe a little depression medicine or things like that.
Yeah.
But
well, thank God I didn't need that.
Yeah. sometimes just movement and,
Yeah.
the video games, like you said, but
And my guitar
and your guitar, it's get creative.
and praying, a lot of praying.
Absolutely. Prayer is a mighty thing.
Yeah. I literally thought the sheets were going to blow off my bed going into surgery with the prayer.
Yeah. That's such a good feeling too,
Yeah.
to just feel enveloped in people who really care about you.
Yeah.
It is. And a surgeon that you really trust.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I trusted him. He was good. I mean, it was 8.5 hours. His part was 7, and Dr. Rayleigh came in and did my reversal.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, when I felt and the bag was gone, I was like, good.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
You don't even think of, you've lived with that. You had lived with that for so long
Yeah.
that when it was gone, you had to have a sense of like normalcy,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Especially since it popped out a lot.
Yeah.
And to change it, sometimes I would be in the tub 3 or 4 hours
Oh,
because it would stay out, and it's hard to put a new one on when it's.
yes.
So I would sit there spraying water on it, keeping it wet.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. To try to get it to retract
yeah,
and go back.
I'll find that picture in a minute.
You'll
It's
have
so
to.
real.
You'll have to. Like, now I've got to see this. Like, we won't share it with you guys, but you can Google it if,
Yeah,
you want to
prolapse
see.
colon, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's red and it's ugly.
I bet, like, that would freak you out to look down. You're like, ah!
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
But, Paul, I think what is really just amazing is you just have such a nice spirit and attitude about you. Like, even now talking about it, you can laugh at some of the things, even though they're not funny in themselves. You found a little silver lining to, again, like help your friends understand the importance of getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
But then also, you have to live with it, so you might as well make the most of it, right? So
Yeah.
giving it a nickname.
Yeah.
It's just little helpful things like that kind of
Yeah.
change your mindset.
Yeah. And it helps
It does help.
because I think I may not have got the treatment if I had a really bad attitude. Not that I would have been denied treatment, but he's like, this is a risky thing I'm going to do. If you got a crappy attitude, it may not work.
Yeah. Well, attitude in recovery, it's a big part
Yeah.
of the process.
I'm blessed. I just know I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how are you doing now? Like so are you done, or are you still going through chemo, or what?
I'm done with chemo.
Okay.
The last PET scan, I'm clear. They found a spot on my heart that they're going to have looked at.
Okay.
But Dr. Baltz said he didn't think it was anything.
Oh, well, you know what? Congratulations. Like,
Yeah.
everybody on this video, comment and tell Paul, congratulations. That is a huge thing to be done with chemo and to have a clear PET scan. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
I'm trying to.
I mean, that's big.
Yeah.
And I imagine it's a huge weight lifted off your family shoulders too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So are you back to kind of normal?
I'm getting there. I'm helping the church with their food bank every week, and I have a buddy that does produce. I'm trying to help him sell watermelons when I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get back to a job and life.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, you look great. I mean, if I would have seen you on the street or in the store, I would have never known you went through what you went through.
Yeah.
And I think that's, to your point, a testament to your faith
Yeah.
and your surgery team and your
Yeah.
family and your church family.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. I mean,
No, I consider the St. Vincent team my hero.
well, you know what? I think it's amazing. They do amazing work.
Yeah.
And everyone we talk to on the podcast just have the same heart that you do with their recovery, and they've went through rough things. And
Yeah.
we're just so appreciative that you take the time to share it with us.
Well, I'm glad to.
Well, thank you very much. So, guys, share Paul's story. It's amazing. It really is the whole gamut of why it's important to talk to your doctor. We always say this, but if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. And you know your body better than anyone else. And so talk to your doctor, go to the emergency room, get your preventative screenings, your colonoscopies, your mammograms, because those are so important.
No matter how macho you are.
That's right. No matter how macho you are. Thank you, Cat Daddy, for that. And so, as always, next month we're going to have an amazing podcast story. I don't know what we're talking about yet, but I know that you're not going to want to miss it. So thank you for joining us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for today's episode of A View from the Bed, A Patient's Perspective. We hope that you found it helpful. We hope that it helped you make your healthcare decisions. We hope that it made you feel a little more comfortable with your own journey. And we hope that you'll join us next time.